this is the last thing, and then we'll wrap this up.
Like a rapper.
It's a tricky one. I'm just going to ask you lot straight. There's no easy way to sugarcoat this. This is just going to be straight down the barrel. Do you want to see Mason Greenwood back playing football and back in the Manchester United shirt?
That can't be a one-worded answer, man.
I asked you kind of two questions, and I never said it has to be one word.
Not
it
one
was just
word,
a straight question.
You know what I mean? All right. In the eyes of the law, of the law, you're innocent until proven guilty. Yes or no?
Correct.
He has now been proven innocent by the eyes of the law.
No, technically, he hasn't been proven innocent. He just they just dropped the case because it was too weak.
The charges were dropped. Yes.
Okay,
he's not been proven. Okay. He's not guilty anymore.
Okay, he's not guilty anymore, but he's been proven that he's not a rapist. Yep.
There's no the rapist. We look at it. If we're gonna abide by the letter of the law, which is what we do in this country, he hasn't been proven to do anything wrong. He hasn't been proved to do anything wrong. Sorry.
Correct. So by the letter of the law, he has not been proven to be a rapist. Correct.
However, and that was the owner of Manchester United. I wouldn't bring him back.
Why?
Because it just looked good on my club. It's ridiculously bad PR. It's just not gonna work.
Okay.
Gonna drive.
You guys, man. I'm gonna cut. Let's cut the crap, man. What? How much do you think it will cost them to replace Mason Greenwood?
Well, have they missed him?
Not that much. We ain't missed him. We don't need him.
Alright, cool, man.
There you go.
You lot, yeah. Do you want to put a bet? Mason Greenwood's gonna be in you lot's preseason this summer.
No, he's not.
I bet you. How much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet?
I bet.
Sim, how much do you want to bet? How much do you want to bet?
£250. He will be in you lot's preseason this.
I'm not betting you £250, but I'll happily.
That's how positive I am.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
No, what? I take you for a meal. I take you for a meal.
Pause. Do you want to go halves with me against Sim? Me and you say that Sim. Me and you say
we have to bet money. Let's bet something else. Let's bet. Something
I'll take you for a meal. We got. Alright, you take me for a meal, or I take you.
Let's bet something that it will be interactive with people that will be watching our videos.
Okay.
All right, you come up with something on the spot.
Let's make it interesting like that.
Go on then, Sim. What's your idea? Sorry, pause. Sim, go on, pause.
If Sim is incorrect, for 5 episodes, Sim has to wear a Tottenham shirt.
I would never do that.
See, then you don't want to bet. You're just confident.
I'm never doing that. I don't care. I'm never gonna do that.
You know, obviously, it's not the case itself is not a funny matter. So I don't want anyone to think we're, you know.
No.
I'd never do that.
You lot.
I don't think.
I don't.
Do you know what? We'll go for a meal. How about that?
No, wait. Check this out, guys. Let me wrap it up.
Oh, did he say go for a meal?
Yeah,
I thought he said go for a million.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought he said. I'll take it for a meal. That's what I thought he said. I thought he said I'll take it for a meal, like £1 million. But no, he said MEAL.
Comment. Someone should leave a comment, and if Sim's rare, we'll take you for a meal. We'll take you and a friend for a meal.
There you go. How about that? Leave a comment in the description below, and if Sim is correct, the everyday fan will pay for a meal for the person who leaves a comment. How about that?
No, quick,
£30 Just Eat voucher.
Wait.
There you go.
No. Chris and Paz, yeah. You lot honestly don't think Mason Greenwood don't have no future at Man United?
I'll tell you why in a sec. Do you want me to answer that question?
In Turkey or somewhere, not at United.
Do you want me to answer that question?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Realistically as well. Don't go with your heart.
So I'm talking real. I'm being real. Hear me out. So the writer for the Telegraph, I don't think it's David Ornstein. I don't want to name drop, but he's a big journalist here.
The writer of the Telegraph. Go on.
Right. Came out with an article last Sunday, actually, after the news broke. Sorry, earlier this week. early this week after the news broke, and he said that Mason Greenwood, I need to remember, I can look it up actually. He said Mason Greenwood can never play for England again. Mason Greenwood can resurrect his career, but he has to resurrect his career outside of England. Mason Greenwood cannot play for Manchester United again. Now, here's why I tell you Mason Greenwood will not be playing for Man United again. Take away all the problems it would cause, right? Take away the fact that if we go to Liverpool or Chelsea or anywhere else, if Mason Greenwood's on the pitch, we're going to get ridiculous amounts of crap. Take all that away.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Take all of that away. Take all of that away. Take all of that away. Okay. I'm going to drop some technical stuff on you now. I'm going to kill this. Our top sponsors, Adidas, TeamViewer, Koha,
I can't believe
Nissan,
him actually.
right?
He's going to come back.
They basically have what's called embarrassment clauses in their marketing contracts with Manchester United. If they do not feel, and this is talking about their brand. So this is a brand. This is Nike. This is a brand. If they feel their brand is not being represented effectively or appropriately by the club, they have the right to cut their deal with the club. This would come under several breaches of brand contract. The point is this: does TeamViewer, does Koha, does any of the sponsors want to be represented by Mason Greenwood? Do they want Mason Greenwood wearing their sponsor? The answer is no. Nike immediately dropped Mason Greenwood from their brand the second he got convicted. Nike have dismissed
Not
themselves.
Not convicted.
Sorry. No. When he got convicted.
No.
When he got committed.
Chris, he hasn't been convicted, bro.
He hasn't been convicted, Chris. That's what I'm trying to say.
So what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry.
Allegation.
Charge. Thank you. Charge. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you for the correction. So my point is this: an internal investigation. This is Manchester United's statement. Manchester United's statement in not exact words, but Manchester United came out with a statement and said, basically, we're aware of the Mason Greenwood situation. We are going to run an internal investigation and we'll let you know the outcome of the investigation. I personally believe, and according to and a HR department, the head of HR department said that, not HR department, I think another journalist actually said, when you're running a gross misconduct, right?
Yeah.
When you're doing it from the outside, it's very different to how you're doing it from the inside. So when you're running it from the outside,
I'm aware.
There you go. Now, my point is this: Manchester United can't charge Mason Greenwood. Manchester United can't fire him on gross misconduct because of the basis of he's been convicted, because he's not been, right? So Manchester United have to be very, 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 very careful how they deal with this to not get a counter sue from Mason Greenwood himself. Yeah. They have to basically find a loophole in his contract to be able to let him go from the club.
Already done.
They are looking into it, Puz, but they need to make sure that it's iron tight.
They
maybe already do.
Guys, there's a big thing here. What's
the big thing? What's the big thing,
I'm going to be 100 with you lot.
Because he's not coming back in it.
This sounds all great. But Man United is up for sale. Whoever picked on the club right now, which there's a few bidders.
And why would you want to tarnish potential buyers from buying the sell from bringing that crap?
I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to say two names. Ched Evans. He got accused for rape. No, guys. He got accused for rape. He got done for rape.
He got sentenced for rape.
It got squashed. They found out the woman was lying. Mason Greenwood's case didn't even go that far.
Bro,
where's Ched Evans?
Where's Ched Evans now?
His
career is ruined. It's ruined because of allegations.
It's going to happen to Greenwood.
Okay.
I don't understand what your point was in regards to that.
I don't understand what your point was.
Guys, my point is, if you're going to ruin a 21-year-old, if I'm correct, that's his age,
Yeah.
based
Bro, you're
on
acting like these
his
motherfuckers care,
Wait,
bro.
listen, because I think you lot don't understand. Listen,
No, we do
he hasn't
understand.
been accused. He's been accused.
Cutthroat business, bro.
Okay, cutthroat business. Do you know how bad it looks? Do you know how
On
bad
who?
it looks? You
On
are
who?
basically find someone that's been proven by the eyes of the law that he's innocent. He didn't even go to court.
Why?
Yeah, but in public opinion, is he
Sim?
innocent? Sim,
Why?
public opinion, is he innocent?
No,
Guys,
exactly.
as I said, just
Sim,
have my meal ready.
you're
You know
saying
what? Guys. You do know, yeah? I listen to what I said. I would not
Not your
be
meal.
surprised. Listen, I don't think he's gonna play this season. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in pre-season this summer. I would not. Know why? Know what Man United gonna do?
no one
And I
would be
don't believe.
surprised.
Okay,
No one would be
guys. Know
surprised.
what they're gonna do?
But
Know what they're gonna do?
Wait, let him finish.
And listen to what I just said. That's what I said. I said I would not be surprised because what they're gonna do, they're gonna wait for it to die down. In the summer, they're gonna give him his squad number again. They're gonna let him go through. They're gonna say, "Know what? You're on your last
Then what?
chance. You're on your last chance, boy. If you
Chris,
do anything
Sim,
mad, you're out."
That's not
Sim,
how it works,
you're
man.
mad.
Oh.
Sim, you're mad. You're
That's
mad.
not how
I'm
this
sorry, you're mad.
Guys. What did I say? Pre-season this
That's not
summer.
how this works.
So if we come in June and we see Mason Greenwood, I just want my meal. I don't want to hear all of this. You lot don't understand. As much as you lot say the business,
Yeah, but
this and that,
Sim,
you're
what
looking
you
for a
said, all
loophole.
you said to back it up, is that you're gonna ruin a young
Okay,
player's career.
guys, what I'm trying,
Bro, it's a
no, all I've
cutthroat
said to
business.
back it up, all of us said, what you lot are talking about, yeah, as the sponsorships, yeah, fair enough.
No, I'm not just talking
you're
about the
talking about the
sponsorships.
sponsor. You're talking about
Talk
the
about the brand.
sponsorships. You're talking about the
Brand.
brand and the sponsorships. And I'm not gonna be
Bro,
rude, yeah.
a lot of Man United fans believe he's guilty. Whether or
And
not
it's not just. It's.
charges
Do
got dropped
you
or
know the
not.
backlash, Sim? Do you know the backlash that people have publicly said? Season ticket holders have publicly said they have run a poll. 73% of season ticket holders do not want to see Mason Greenwood wearing a United top again.
Guys, what you don't understand is, yeah,
Trying to see where you're coming
you're
from.
aware
Sir.
of this, but you cannot crucify a man that's been proven innocent by the eyes of the law. You can't.
You misunderstand, Sim. It's not about crucifying him. You misunderstand. Okay, hear me. Here's what.
I'm gonna ask you something again, yeah. Do you think, yeah, Man United fans are not fickle enough here for it to die down in summer, him to have a good pre-season and him get integrated into the squad?
There are some, correct. There are some fickle fans, correct. However, nah, Sim, don't listen, Sim, please, don't, Sim, don't insult. Sim, please,
politicians do worse.
Sim, please don't insult Manchester United fans like that. There will be Manchester United fans that we know are idiots, okay? I have often said that there are delusional Arsenal fans that are idiots. That's not you two. I have the ultimate respect for you two as Arsenal fans. I do not think you're the idiot Arsenal fans that I'm talking about. So, that aside, please respect me and respect me being a Manchester United fan, that I am not one of those Manchester United fans. And when I say that, yeah, all of my Manchester United friends, dozens of them, are in agreement. They do not want Mason Greenwood back. Now, you can't take the opinion. You can't take the Tim. You can't take the opinion. You can't come on the pitch. You can't take the opinion of.
He can't come back on the pitch, bro.
Sim, you can't take the opinion of 30 Manchester United fans. True. Because there are billions.
Guys.
Let me kill your ruining a young man's career theory right here. Let me kill it right here. Is it Manchester United fans that have written for the Telegram? No. The Telegraph, no.
You do know he's back with the same girl that he's been accused rape with, right? You do know they're
we
back
know
together.
that a key witness dropped out of the case.
No, but you do know they're back together. They are actually an item. You do know that, right?
Tim, what you're basically saying
guys,
is not.
You do know they are an item. Right now, they follow each other on Instagram.
What's that
got to do with him playing for Manchester United?
Guys, I'm not trying to say the guy's career is not ruined. What was my words? I would not be surprised. And know what? I think you lot are being I'm being honest. I think you lot are being a bit fickle. Like, oh yeah, they're gonna dash him. Why do you think they take? Know what? Mason Greenwood is not on mad money.
So told to stay far away from the club.
Listen.
Come on, Sam,
Mason
man.
Greenwood is not on mad money. They
No,
could
he's
pay
not.
him out. They could actually pay him out. He's not on mad dough. They could
They
pay him out.
cannot. They
What are you
can't.
talking about?
Sim. They can't. You cannot just say, here's 10 mil, here's your contract, bye.
Chris,
You
do
have
you know
to
how
have a
much years he's
reason.
got left on his
2
contract?
years.
Listen,
2
2
years.
years.
Even if they do
Chris,
that,
they
even
can
if
pay
they
him
do that,
out.
do you think they're gonna tell the public?
Sim, you just misunderstood what I said. Sim, you misunderstood what I said. You cannot terminate a player's contract by paying them off for no reason.
And Chris,
You
what did
cannot.
I say? And Chris, what did I say? What was my exact words before we went into
You
the
wouldn't be surprised if you see him in pre-season.
And I said to you, and you lot said no. So what do you think they're gonna look for a loophole? And you think they're not gonna come to some agreement for him to get paid out in their severance pay or in some sort of months or years?
Thank you. Thank you, Sim. You've just answered your own point. You've just answered your own point.
My whole point is, I'm gonna tell you lot
No,
something
but your
right
point
now.
was that he's gonna
No,
play.
my
He's
whole
gonna
point is,
given squad number.
yeah, to replace Mason Greenwood is going to cost you about 100 million plus, yeah, potential. We've seen that with Modric, yeah. He's proven, bro. So what I'm going to say, and you lot think about this hard, is you lot think about this hard.
We are
What's
thinking
gonna
about this
happen?
hard.
What's going to
We're talking
happen?
about replacing a player
Okay,
that hasn't
what's
played for
gonna
how many
happen?
years?
What's gonna
Exactly.
happen?
He hasn't.
Remember
Who's to say he's even the same
this,
player?
I said this something similar about the club stuff, and you lot laughed at me. What's gonna happen? I remember this very well. What's gonna happen? And I won't be surprised with the Man United board. What's going to happen? They're gonna play this out. They're gonna see how they're gonna take it. Come summer, they're gonna test the waters. They're gonna test it. I'm telling you, preseason's the best way to do it. No
His
why?
board won't be here in the summer.
Chris, I mean,
You
Sim,
have to
you know
show
the
your club.
investigation.
You
They're
have to
doing
show
the
your club.
investigation.
No one's
up
coming to buy your club
for the
at
end of
5
the season.
billion with 600 million debt, Chris. No one's coming to buy your club right now for 5
Okay.
billion with 600 million debt.
Can I politely ask you to refrain from talking about something which, with respect, I don't think you know enough about, because I could give you stats right now.
So who's gonna buy your club, Chris, with the debt?
Okay.
Go on.
Hear me out. The debt will go with the Glazers.
Yeah.
You cannot levy the debt.
Club? Who's going to buy the club?
Do you want me to actually answer that question?
Okay, no, Chris, I know. That's what I'm trying to say. You're going like I don't know. I know. No one. You've got like 3 candidates, yeah, so far, and I'm guarantee you're gonna name 2 of them right now.
All right, but this thing's about Mason Greenwood anyway.
Thank you.
Come, summer man, you lot just have my meal, bro. I'll be real.
It's not your meal.
I said my meal. MEAL. Meal.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. It's not your meal. It's for a fan.
For the fan.
For our meal. Guys,
for every day.
You know what?
Guys,
Sim,
we've seen some crazy things in this world, yeah. And
Sim, you're trying to lean on the fact that this is a crazy world and that there are worse things that have happened. You're trying to lean on the fact that you're trying to lean on. I'm gonna say some madness. I'm gonna say some madness which blew our head at the time, and then literally the next day we were all going on the next day. I'm gonna say some madness. I'm gonna say some madness. Ready? I'm gonna say.
Hold on.
Let him talk. No, wait.
He was saying the point.
No, wait. Let me land. It's
he
not
was saying
argument. Listen.
But he was saying the point.
No, wait. I gave you clear evidence with Ched Evans, and you lot laughed it off. I said, that's someone that's been convicted for rape. This is someone that he went to jail for rape.
I don't understand your point about Ched Evans.
My point is, go and read the Ched Evans story. Go and read it. That's what I'm trying to say. Go and read it.
I know all about the Ched Evans story.
So if you know about it, why was you not going like it's crazy? Like,
what's your point about Ched Evans?
My point is, Ched Evans went to jail for rape. He went for rape. It was a false accusation.
Okay.
Do you know
did he make a comeback?
Accusation. It was a false accusation.
Afterwards.
You're not understanding my whole point. It was.
No, I'm not.
He's already been convicted. Listen, he's already been convicted for rape. So he's done. This is someone, that's been accused. And he's much younger. He's been accused, and he's with the partner that he's apparently raped.
I'm going to ask you a simple question.
Come on, man.
I'm going to ask you a simple question. I'm going to ask you. Oh my God, seriously, Sim, please. I'm going to ask you a simple question, please. I do not understand your example of Ched Evans, so I'm going to ask you, please.
Go and do your research. You go and do your research.
No, Sim, you're misunderstanding. Please, just listen to me.
You know what? You lot talk about it.
You just got to say the point.
Understand what I'm trying to say. See, Ched Evans, someone.
That's why he's asking.
Let me ask you so you can explain it to me then, please.
Listen to me then. Listen. You're not listening. Ched Evans, yeah? Ched Evans. Yeah. He played for a club. He got accused for rape. He got charged for rape. Definitely. He went to jail for rape. Later on, they found out, that the girl was lying. His career got ruined. The FA had to pay him out because obviously they tallied up the amount of earnings he would have got because of the accused of because he got accused of rape. He got convicted for rape. Then he went back to court to get the charge squashed. That's what I'm trying to say. He went back to court to get the charges squashed because they realized, he did not do it. The girl came out and said, no, he didn't rape me. What I'm trying to say, that's someone, that said, I did not rape her. He's been accused. He's done, by the way. This is a young, talented English footballer.
Is your point, Sim, that Ched Evans, who's nowhere near in the same bracket as Mason Greenwood, they won't let that happen to Mason Greenwood because of what happened to Ched Evans? Is that your point?
You can take my point wherever you want to take it.
I've just asked you, is that the point that you've made?
No, that's nothing to do with me. I'm trying to say to you lot, my whole point, and I think you lot didn't understand. That's why I worded it like that on purpose. I said, I would not be surprised if he would be in pre-season and someone. You lot said, you unpuzzled that word. Oh, you're crazy. Crazy.
Here's why I think your Ched Evans example doesn't make sense.
I gave you
Ched Evans is never going to play football again, and that is
right now. He's playing
football. No. Sorry, apologies. Let me correct my statement. Ched Evans is not going to have the career he should have had. Ched Evans is not going to play at the levels that maybe he would have reached. Ched Evans is not going to play for a Premier League club. Ched Evans is not going to play because he got convicted. Fine. Neither is Mason Greenwood. So Ched Evans is a bad example.
Cool. You guys, you lot carry on thinking like that, man. When he's in the Man United kit this summer, I just want my apologies, man.
It's not Sim. It's not thinking like that. It's not Sim. It's not thinking like that thing. As a brand, Manchester United, I'm not saying Mason Greenwood is guilty or whatever. As a brand,
because he hasn't been convicted. That's what I'm trying to say.
United are not going to take that risk.
They're not. Simple.
Man. Remember, this is not like Mendy,
That's all we're saying.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, this is not Mendy, Just remember, this is not Mendy. This is his actual girlfriend. I'm not trying to, as I said, it's that down to the courts. We're using the court's words. There's insufficient evidence.
So you don't think Manchester United are going to risk ruining a young man's career because he's with the girl, because he's not been charged, because he's innocent, because he's not been whatever? For all of those reasons, Manchester United are slowly, potentially, you wouldn't be surprised, sorry, let me get my words right, if Manchester United slowly integrated him back into the squad from the summer into the new season by maybe potentially giving him a squad number and slowly integrating him back in for all of those reasons which I've just stated and you've stated. Okay? Fine. And that argument on its own is not a bad argument, Sim. However, let's just be clear. It's an argument. It's an opinion. It's not fact. What I'm trying to say to you, no. I never said you said it was fact.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's fine. That's fine. And to be honest, like I said, that opinion and those arguments that you made are fairly good. However, what I stated to you was facts. not just the sponsorships, not just the sponsorships. Manchester United is arguably one of the biggest sports franchises in the entire world. Okay.
Yeah.
They are not going to risk the potential fallback of a Mason Greenwood scenario. They will find and will spend money to find a way to remove him from the club.
Chris.
So they won't risk it. I know you won't be surprised. I know you won't be surprised if you see him.
Chris.
Tim, can I ask you a question, Sim?
No, Chris, no, wait.
And that's got nothing to do with being fickle.
Guys.
Before you go on, Sim, can I ask you a question?
Wait, pause. Before you go on. Wait, before you go on, wait. As you said, yeah, they're trying to find their way, yeah? Listen, Chris, and I just said to you, and this is where I feel, yeah, we're getting our wires crossed. See, when you find that way, you're best off just paying him out or coming to an agreement with him and saying, know what, mate?
Correct.
The damage is done.
With you there.
The damage is done.
I agree with you.
The damage is done. What we're going to do, you go away freely. You go away like to say, oh, you can't do it no more. No offense, like, oh, something's happened. You don't have the mental capacity to play football right now. And we will just pay you out throughout the remaining of your contract. That's what I believe could happen. But another thing, because he could say, I'm not trying to say it's going to happen. Listen to my words. I'm not saying it's going to happen. He could say, know what? I want to prove myself. As you can see, from the courts, from the Met themselves, they've said that I'm innocent. Am I able to work my way back into the squad? Eric Ten Hag could say, I'm not trying to say, Eric Ten Hag could say, know what? I do want to work with him. If there's a if there's a possibility. Because in order to replace him, it's going to cost you money that you don't have.
The evidence to back up if Eric Ten Hag would say something like that is strongly against you. Eric Ten Hag, consequently, Eric Ten Hag has shown strong evidence that he will not put a player before the team. Quote unquote, Cristiano Ronaldo. Eric Ten Hag has shown many times, also when he was playing for Ajax, that it doesn't matter who you are.
Chris, I'm not disputing that. This is what I'm trying to make you understand.
Let's wrap this up as well, yeah.
No, we're going to wrap it up. I don't think you lot understand what I'm trying to say, and maybe I'm not articulating myself in the best way.
Yeah, but quick, Sim, you keep shouting over everyone, so it's like when we're trying to ask you.
At the end of the day, you lot are looking.
But when we're trying to ask you a question, it's like shouting over everyone, so it's I
won't talk then, man. Say what you want to say.
No, no one's telling you not to talk.
I won't. Go and say what you want to say. Go on. I won't talk. Because everyone's.
Pause. You had a question. Pause. What was your question?
What do you think Nike are going to re-sign Mason Greenwood?
He doesn't need to go to Nike. What are you talking about? It's the same thing happened to Neymar. That's what I'm trying to say. You lot going like, there's not examples. Nike dropped him. Who came for him? Puma. You lot, come on, man. Money talks, bullshit walks, bro. Come on, you lot, man. Stop being fickle. It happened to Neymar, bro.
Nah, listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Am I chatting shit? Why do you think? Why did you think? Why did you think?
We're being sensible. That's what we're being right now, not fickle.
We are being sensible, not fickle. I'm sorry.
But all I'm trying to say, remember, I will look like the idiot, you know. All I'm trying to say is, okay, when it comes summer and you see the hype of it, remember, bearing in mind, right now it's hot topic. Come summer, a madness could have happened. Mendy, God forbid, Mendy might get charged. Remember, Mason Greenwood now is all of a sudden is old news. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to.
You know what? I said a second ago, Sim, that your opinion. I said a second ago that your opinion is a good opinion. I think you have a stable argument. Thank you. I personally think that your opinion that you've stated is good. I don't think it's shit. I think it's good. And I think it's a stable opinion. We do live in a fickle world, and we have seen crazy things happen whereby people have made returns and made comebacks and stuff like that. Stupidness has happened. So I agree with you. It would not be surprising. We would not be so shocked that Mason Greenwood will be playing for Manchester United again. It will not be, and you're right, they'll come out with some nonsense like, well, he's not guilty, and they'll try and cover it up and whatever. Cool. That is not impossible. It's not. However, in this current circumstance and under these allegations, knowing Manchester United and what Manchester United do, Manchester United will never sign Ivan Toney. They'll never sign Ivan Toney because of the alleged FA charges, alleged FA charges, betting charges. Yeah?
Yeah, he's got a stain on his name. That's what you're basically saying.
That's what I'm trying to say. So Mason Greenwood is the biggest stain at the moment and will be the biggest. Exactly. Now,
okay. And I
for that reason, as well as I just gave you all refutable reasons as well. For that reason, I don't believe Man United will take the risk. I don't think Manchester United will try and.
Can I ask you something? So if they do, yeah, would you be disappointed?
150%. And I will never buy a Manchester United shirt again. And I will not support this fucking team. I'll tell you that right now. Let me get personal right now, yeah? I will stop supporting Manchester United if they fucking sign Mason Greenwood again. It is disgusting. I've said it in so many of my groups, all right? You heard it here on this channel right now. If Manchester United tried to bring Mason Greenwood back into this team, I'm going to start supporting Sheffield Wednesday. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see that boy. I don't want to see that boy anywhere near us again, ever.
In the eyes of the law, he's innocent.
Don't try and convince me. I don't care. I don't care about the law. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about the law.
Now you see what I'm trying to say. It's like, okay, I get where Chris is coming from a personal. I can see it in his face from a personal point of view. But in the eyes of the law, he's innocent.
No, but Chris, in the eyes of the law, I agree with you. He's innocent. He's an innocent man. He bust case. Like the man them bust case all the time. Like he bust case. But my thing is, we're not dealing with the everyday normal person. We're not dealing with the everyday normal business. This is Manchester United. This is a big football club. This is a global brand. Yeah, and there's a lot of Man United fans that are like Chris.
Yeah, but
that's why I said it's not.
Guys. No,
United.
No, Paul. I get you.
I feel that's not.
Do you really, Sim? Do you really think? Do you really think that the United board? Do you really think the United board are going to risk? Look what we done last season. Look what we done when they announced the Super League. We got the fucking game cancelled, bro. We charged that stadium, yeah? Do you really think this fan base is going to accept Mason Greenwood? That's our own fans, let alone Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. Do you really think we're going to take that risk?
Chris,
that's what I'm saying as well, Sim. Like, it's
not, Chris.
He's
I'm not even. I'm not taking the piss. I'm not, Chris. I'm not taking the piss, yeah? And please, yeah? I know this is a very serious matter at hand, yeah? You lot have got to understand. As much as you think that Man United fans will be pissed off, which a lot of them are, some of them will be like, mate, like he's innocent.
It's not just Man United fans though, bro.
Bro, you know what, Sim? It's worse than that. Some of them will be like, I love Mason, I love him as a player, I want him back.
Chris, I was gonna say that, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not gonna talk for
Of course there will be, Sim. Of course there will be. Of course. I know one of them. I know one of them. I'm not going to mention his name, but I was sitting in a car. I was sitting in a car driving up. Mason Greenwood came into the conversation, and the person in question said, "I'll take him back in a heartbeat right now." And this was months ago, by the way. This is when we all thought he was guilty, and we all thought that, but he was going to court in November. He said, "I'll take him back right now." They don't care.
But he was busting case time ago, though. We sort of knew he was busting case time ago.
And pause, and this is why.
Well, no, pause. We didn't because there was a court date that was announced. There was a court date that was announced for November. So as far as anyone knew,
even if it went to court, I think he would have won the case.
Guys,
based on evidence. And
not a surprise. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise.
I'm not saying that with any opinion on Mason Greenwood. I'm just saying, just looking at it from the little bit of
the law system is a mess. Yes, I agree.
Looking at it from the law that I studied. He's beating the case.
And looking at from the law that we all know, he could bust case. But another thing is that they are young. I think everyone is getting misconstrued, man. They are very young. We are looking at Mason Greenwood like by law, he's a big ass man. I'm not taking
Thank you.
He is by law, but he's a very he's young. He's young. He's young. The young girl is young.
Aside from the fact that Sim, we haven't even spoken about this, bro. Do you really think the Manchester United players are going to accept him back?
Chris,
Nope.
and Chris, and Chris, and that's what I was going to get onto. That's the only thing I think. Yeah, that's where it will be tricky, because some of them have already they've basically abandoned him.
I can name players right now that as soon as those charges came out, they started putting photos of them and their partners online. Yeah. And it wasn't a FU Mason, but it was an indirect. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. No, they detached themselves from him. Yeah, they detached themselves.
Yeah, like it ain't. It apparently it came out today, actually, or was it yesterday? It was either today or yesterday, actually. David Ornstein, right?
Yeah.
Said that the Manchester United dressing room, do not want Mason Greenwood back in the squad. It will upset the harmony of the squad. They don't want him back.
I was the manager, I wouldn't put him back in the squad. Guilty or not guilty. No matter what I believe.
No matter what I believe. Now,
guys, I get what you lot mean, but
you're still not surprised.
No, Chris. Prior to this, I've heard you talk about Mason Greenwood like a generational talent.
You've heard those words from my mouth, correct? Yes, but I don't care. I don't care if you're
wait. Just let me land. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say, if you as a United fan have spoken about him like that, what are the scouts? What are the people that have invested their time and effort to make him who he is right now that are still at the club? You don't think they're going to fight his corner?
They're disappointed.
No, they're disappointed, guys. They are disappointed, but you don't think they're gonna fight his corner?
I don't care how much they fight. They can't fight against the team. They can't fight against ETH. They can't fight against Manchester United.
Guys, this is what I'm trying to say. I think that
There we go. Anyway, pause. We didn't mean to, but we need to. I'll admit him back. I didn't actually even kick him out. Listen, we got to draw this one to a close. Listen, pause. Do a whole section on this. We got to draw this one to a close because we can be here literally all night, all day. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some dinner, man. Listen, guys, get into the comments. Please get into the comments. This is an absolute fire subject. And by the way, if you get into the comments, there's a competition running here that if you get into the comments and by the summer, we will make a note of the person who makes the comment. By the summer, if Mason Greenwood is integrated back into the Manchester United team and playing pre-season, we will pay for you to go out on a lovely meal, just on us, on the Everyday Fans, if you get in the comments and say that you acknowledge what Sim has said. All right. Puz, anything else to say?
Surprise. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't agree with Mason Greenwood before everyone starts giving me headache. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised.
And I actually said to you that is a fair statement. That is a fair statement. I agree with that statement. I also would not be, in fact, no, I disagree. I would be surprised. But at the same time, we've seen worse. We have seen worse. Not just in football, just in the world in general. Yeah, we've seen worse. So,
do you know why this situation is worse than Neymar's? Because this one, has been dragged way more than Neymar's.
Yeah,
I remember Neymar's one. Neymar's one went dragged like that.
All right, guys. The difference is because Neymar is a $1 billion brand. This is a young, up-and-coming footballer that could have been a $1 billion brand.
Sim, like you said, you're right. We've seen it happen with Ronaldo as well. We've seen it happen with CR7. You're right.
All I'm trying to say is,
what you just said as well goes well. It kind of highlights our point because Greenwood is not them.
Yeah, guys, this is my no. It does highlight your point, but my whole point is they actually got accused and they went through the whole court system. His one didn't even go to court. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but
Do you know
Sim,
what NFA? Hey Chris, do you know what NFA is?
However, Sim, look, we need to bring this one to a close. In fact,
there's
Let's,
audio.
what we'll do,
let's close up. Let's close up.
let's close up. What we'll do is we can do a separate video on this. I will say this though, with regard to Neymar, with regard to Ronaldo, with regard to Mendy, there weren't voice notes and videos, bro.
There was nothing.
There was nothing. So there's just allegations from people. Anyway, let's bring this one to a close. Guys, we've been the Everyday Fans. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we'll get back to you lot on the next one. You guys take care.